5 o'clock tonight, a pretty special reunion today for a local family and the firefighters who helped save a young man's life. A crew of the St. Pete Fire Rescue was honored for their response to a motorcycle crash last month. Fox 13's Kylie Jones spoke with those firefighters and the parents of that young man. And Kylie, we always love these stories. They call this a miracle, huh?
They do, Mark. It was a rescue that firefighters say it just statistically doesn't happen. They say the crash caused that 18-year-old Chase Batchelder to go into traumatic cardiac arrest. Today, his mom was overcome with emotion, thanking these first responders for helping save Chase's life.
So this outcome is truly a miracle.
A miracle that 18-year-old Chase Batchelder is even standing here today.
In his situation, there's a 1% or less chance of survival. So he is literally why there's still a 1% chance.
A much different scene at St. Pete Fire Rescue Station 4 Friday morning than the one firefighters and paramedics rushed to last month. Chase was in a serious motorcycle crash at the intersection of MLK Boulevard and 30th Avenue.
When we got to him, he was taking that last breath. Pulse was going away.
Crews immediately started CPR and other life-saving measures, but they say Chase didn't have a pulse for almost 30 minutes until they finally got him to Orlando Health Bayfront, where they were ultimately able to save him.
From the state we left him in to, at Bayfront, to see him now is unbelievable.
To see Chase now, after 3 weeks in the ICU, firefighters say it's unbelievable.
It's something that we don't get to see very often.
This kid is everything to me, and he knows it. I remember one of the nurses, when I was out of the room, asked him, "You and your mom have a really close bond." And he looks at her and he goes, "She's my best friend."
On Friday, the crew was presented with the EMS Excellence Award,
ultimately leading to achieving Ross and giving him another chance at life.
And Chase and his family reunited with that crew at Station 4 that saved his life.
This is what it's all about, honestly, being a public servant and then rendering care on this, which is just, in the moment, it's so stressful, you just fall back on your training, but this definitely brings it all home why we're here and why we're doing it.
It's a moment that'll stick with all of them forever.
They're family, whether they like it or not. They're part of our family.
And Chase's family is so grateful to those firefighters, paramedics, doctors, and nurses who all had a hand in this. St. Pete Fire Rescue crews say he was wearing a helmet, which did save him from some even more major injuries. Mark.
Yeah, that may be the biggest lesson of all here. For special stuff. Kylie, thanks.